If they're going to put mayonnaise on a BLT, they should call it an MBLT. It's only right.
Well, in that case, they should call it a BBLT because of the bread.
No, in the sandwich world, bread is valve 347. The bread is a given.
Mayonnaise is a condiment. Condiments don't get initials.
Who made up that rule?
Connect instantly with Nextel walkie-talkies now from Sprint. Sprint. Yes, you can.
Tim, let's look at this through the prism of patriotism.
Oh, for goodness sakes. These people care so much about America that during a nuclear meltdown, they'll talk about sandwiches. I think the culture's been dumbed down. We have dumbed down our culture. And this, I guess this plays to a dumbed down culture that during a nuclear meltdown, and I'm assuming that's what this is all about in the plant, they would rather talk about sandwich lexicon. And what does that say? Does it say that you're good for that? I guess, you're on TV. Anything that's on TV is good. You've made it to TV. You're better than us. And because you're talking about sandwiches in this crisis moment, you're cool, I guess. And it's just awful. I look at that and I go, oh my God, ban the cell phone. Pay attention to your job. Really, pay attention to your job. You're at a nuclear plant, for God's sakes. You could ruin your town. I found this very strange.
Charles, Tim's being very skeptical. Can you put some sunshine on there?
Well, I guess
I'm being realistic.
Well, for those that might be tempted to do this, like the Slim Jim ads, maybe they need to have a little advice.
Wear a helmet during a nuclear
Well,
holiday.
not exactly. If you ate a Slim Jim, it would be less of a break. But more or less, dovetailing a tiny bit on what you said, no matter how stupid we are, the phone will work, the walkie-talkie on the Sprint system. So we can be pretty dumb, and we're going to come through.
I think this ad really gets at that idea of we're going to come through. So they are in this emergency situation. They continue with their conversation, which frankly we all should be able to identify with. I know I've had conversations that are just as idiotic as this, and I love this ad. I think it's hilarious. And these guys are cool, calm, and collected. They don't even stop their conversation. They solve the problem. That's what we all want to be.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
I would agree. I don't think the ad is especially dark. It's sort of product as hero, and the message is Sprint is so reliable, so easy to use that saving the world becomes banal because you just trust your gear so much.
Did I misunderstand the benefits angle? Is that this is for people who are too stupid to dial? Is that what it comes down to? You just go like this, and you're talking to your partner? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's the walkie-talkie feature. I think the cell phone, the culture of the cell phone, is ruining America. You shouldn't be this in touch with other people. Leave a message.
Reach out and touch someone, but let go.
Yes, not in these moments. People drive and they don't pay attention, and the kids are in the car and they're doing the radio so they can talk on the cell phone. If you're working at a nuclear plant, please pay attention.
I thought the structure of this was really interesting. It's a sandwich. It's trivia, Holocaust, trivia. And I really think that it's designed so that the entertainment value is so high that people will literally look forward to seeing it. There it is, and they'll really attend to it, as they do to very few television commercials.
Well, it sort of tames the Chernobyl. In other words, or China syndrome.
That's the problem.
Well,
we should not forget that.
I guess
places blow up.
I've fallen into a bit of a trap here, but I think that it turns it into, like any horror movie will turn, the green slimy monster into an object of like organized confusion joke. So it more or less makes fun. It does make fun of meltdowns and so on, but the product can get through. Yes, we can.
But I didn't think the implication was the guys, screwed up, that they weren't doing their
That's
job.
right.
It's just, they have a job in a nuclear plant. It's an ordinary, everyday thing. They talk with their coworkers like everybody else. And then all of a sudden, bam, they're ready in emergency because of the product.
Did you even get that they were aware of the urgency?
I think it wasn't urgent for them because they're so competent, and as Lindsay said, they trust the product so much that, it's just smooth sailing. It was like The Simpsons, but with competence. Yeah.
Wow. That is a concept.
But should people with priorities that screwed up? He literally stops the Holocaust in the middle of a sentence. With people with priorities that screwed up, should they ever have the power to broadcast anything, anywhere?
I don't think these guys should be in charge of cell phones, let alone a nuclear plant.
I like these guys. I would have a conversation about sandwiches.
They're like philosophers in hazard suits.
But do philosophers quibble actually that much?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yes. Time for our exit question. What do you know about the sandwich world, Charles?
Well, I think that it's a very interesting world, John. But but certain things like search and rescue operations are a little more important. So don't stay there too long.
Okay. Kim.
That's what I know.
I know condiments don't get initials.
Lindsay?
Condiments do get initials. Think P, B, and J.
Yeah, there you go. Tim?
Keep mayonnaise out of the sun and nuclear meltdowns.
I know that the sandwich was invented by the Earl of Sandwich, John Montague. He's a gambling addict. He never wanted to leave the roulette table, and that's why we have the sandwich. That's all we've got time for. Come play with us again next week on